the best option?
Having options.
Having options.
Having options.
Having option.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to stream on pump.fun, because you might have free and then choose between Pump Studio or RTMP. We're going to come back to that. I'm going to give you everything here. So how to stream? There are two methods available. First one will be 2 clicks away. The other will be cast. And I did also the PCS as the ticker. So that was basically the beginning. So this is how you start. This is the beginning. You have the coin. Once you have the coin, you'll be able to click on start live stream. So this is what we have here. I have the coin here. I can click on start live stream. I scroll down with the terms and the conditions, click on agree, and then I can choose 2 options. So the easiest one is Pump Studio webcam. This is just going with whatever you have in your browser, and you'll be able to basically just, if you click and confirm that, you're just going with your mic and your in-built camera, for example, from your laptop. But if you want to have something more professional, you go with OBS, and this is what I'm going to explain next. If you want to, because with OBS you'll be able to share your screen and also have a bunch of other stuff as well on the screen, like banners and chats and so on. So we're going with OBS. If you choose the RTMP, click that, and then you basically get, I'm not going to show that on screen, but you get 2 links. Well, 1 link and a secret code. You have to note that down, save that for later. We'll be coming back to that. I'm going to explain to you where to go with that. Basically, you have to put the things from pump.fun in order to stream. So you have to put the server in.
I do not know what's going on with anything. I'm trying to stream on pump.fun and it is destroying my computer. I'm sharing the screen on one of my tabs and the lag is disdainful. Hang on a second. I'm going to need to stop sharing that screen. Yeah. I just don't know why. Oh, what? OBS virtual camera.
Beyond Earth, shining redly in the night. Mars,
Yeah, shit, man.
colder than Earth and smaller. This is the planet. Men have looked on and wondered whether they are alone.
Oh, what a shit platform, man. I just can't get it to work. My voice seems to be coming through, though. I just wish I could share a screen. Oh, I can share a screen. Entire screen. Screen 2. Share. Whoa, that's freaky as shit. Now watch this. Now what if I full screen this? Don't know. Hey Axe, how you going? I'm just having some issues here, man. I'm trying to stream on pump.fun and they're not making it easy, man. This is the best I can do. Studio mode? No, that doesn't work. No studio mode. Oh, this is crazy, man. I apologise to the pump.fun people. Skip frames detected. Well, no wonder. I was trying to do all sorts of weird shit on my computer. I wasn't even supposed to play today. I was supposed to drive to Wonthaggi to pick up someone and take them to a hospital, but the person they were going to go see was getting dialysis and wasn't available to be seen. So that whole pump.fun thing, man's been driving my brain insane. I just can't get Streamlabs. It connects to it, but it just won't stream the stream. There's something blocking it. That's not letting it happen. And it's really annoying. What up with the 9 gig update? Yeah, I know, man. Okay, I put on some Listeria power containers yesterday when I went and about my business after lunch. And this is the end result. I'm going to retrieve that. We didn't even get any bloody blueprints or nothing, man. What suckful situation is this? Gee, I hope everything's working properly. Pump Fun is sharing your screen. Yeah, I know that. I know Pump Fun's sharing my screen. Maybe I should share the game screen in there instead. Hang on a second. Entire screen. Yeah. I'm going to share that screen. There we go. My face isn't on there, but that's as good as I can do right now. I don't know if any audio is coming through, but man, what a nightmare! What a fucking nightmare. Anyway, let's check out these global instances. Is there anything up yet? No. So tomorrow. See, I might be going to the hospital tomorrow. But as for that, let's just check out what we have here. So it looks like I'm a little bit overloaded. I'm gonna recycle the Listeria power containers like this. Yeah, I like. When I was streaming before, I was just streaming to Twitch, but I'm trying to stream to like 3 platforms, man. I'm trying to stream to YouTube, Pump.fun, and Twitch at the same time. Now, if any of you guys are in Pump.fun and you're not getting any audio, but you're getting the game, or you're getting anything, yeah, like I said, I apologise. But I'm going to have to just figure out a way of getting it to work. It's just going to take some really deep internet diving to see what happens. But I'm playing the game Entropia, if you can hear me. This is a real cash economy game. I'm the developer of Nihao 888, which is the coin I have on Pump.fun. Feel free to purchase away. I'm not going to be selling anything. I'm going to be using 50% of my creator fees to buy more Pump.fun. I'll be buying it back. Pump.fun buys back. I'm going to buy back as well. So that's my plan with that coin. As you can see, it's in a position where it's got some good holders. I've encouraged people to buy and hold for now. So a few people have done that. A couple of people dumped out, as you can see on the chart. That's fine. But the majority done good. Now, I can't really mine much today. Got a couple of F1A ones there that need recycling. So we'll recycle them. And we got 98 pet of probes. Oh yeah, we've got some explosive projectiles. I want to sit them in here. We probably could go for 1 round of mining, I guess, today. But I've got a hell amount of crafting to do. I'm just going to jump over here and check the machine out. Yeah, wow, I've got so much crafting that needs to be done. Look at all this shit. Standard plate, 2,000 clicks. I've just got so much crafting that needs to be done. I've got so much iron. I can do 597 durable hood. But for the sake of just getting the stream out of the road, well, you know what? We can go and do this kill 10 gib nib bonus. Might go do that. Just gonna grab some mining probes. Say 300 peds worth. Ped balance is getting low now, so we need to craft something to sell for tomorrow. So let's see what guns we can craft. LR, and just type that in. See if there's anything higher level we can craft. Not really. LR40s. LR30s. LR60s. What do we got? Super alloy mounting, so I'd need to do durable hoods. Durable structure, durable hoods. Simple 3 conductors, geotrek converters. So there's a few things stopping me crafting some higher end guns. If we check on the BCs, you can't really craft any BCs. What are we missing? Simple 2 springs and Quantium. Putty. Yeah, see, look, we're just low on a lot of goods that I haven't managed to craft yet because of the I've just got to back up the crafting that needs doing. I probably really should just craft all afternoon. I will after this stream. So I'm just going to quickly go to Where is that place, man? Notice? This one. Notice. And then we teleport here. Whack out that Gibnib bonus. I'm sharing the left screen, like my game screen, to Pump.Fun. It's probably chewing a little bit more resources than normal. Yeah, you can see the computer's having a little bit of a whinge. I don't know what was in that 9 gig update, man. There must have been something important. Because there was a 5 gig update, and then there was another 4 gig or 4.7 gig update for just Calypso. I didn't upgrade all the planets because I didn't have the... I was late for my stream already. As far as I can see, they've redone the textures. We're not going to use a BC55 here. We're just going to jump into one of these vehicles, and I should have in one of these guys here Markov Callis 5. Let's just grab that out and equip that, and then we're just going to go ham. We're going to use a loot pill. What the some guy's attacking me, man. What the fuck? Get off me, bro. Alright, we're just going to rip through whatever the red dots are around us. We're going to rip through them all, because some of them will be Gibnibs. This is the Gibnib spot, by the way. This is where you come when you need to do them. You got Prancers here, you got Fowls, all sorts of shit. Figure Barbers. There's Figure Barbers and there's Gibnibs. You know what? You know what? I'm in the wrong area, man. I'm in the wrong area. This is not the place for this daily. What a fuck up. I've got to fly out of here. I've just made a complete mess of this whole situation. What a weird day. I'm just going to land somewhere where I can teleport out. Here we go. Oh, let's teleport out of here. I've made a mistake. I was meant to go to Port Atlantis and go to the little Gibnib Island. I was thinking of Fugababa. That is the good spot for Fugababa Daily, by the way. Get it done real fast. Yeah, so yesterday was interesting. I streamed Entropia, then I streamed Gods Unchained, and then I went into Pump Fun, and I could see that all the streams were there, but they were just blank. No voice, no nothing. What a disappointment. Things should just work in 2025, I'm telling you. We need to go to Port Atlantis. And then from there we'll teleport out to Gibnib Island. Game seems to be a little bit laggy as of late. I'm burning through some Mind Force essence, that's for sure. So what's going to happen is I was going to stream tomorrow's Halloween event and shoot mutants, but I may end up having to go to the hospital tomorrow to deliver my father-in-law to see his wife. Whether she goes into surgery tomorrow yet or not, I don't know. If she does, obviously I'll be here. But if she doesn't, I'll be at the hospital. So tomorrow's a wishy-washy day. Hang on a sec, we don't want to equip that. We want to equip this. I might actually just chuck that into the hot slot just for quick sake. And we'll get this Give Nib daily happening. Now this is the spot for Give Nibs. This is where you come. You kill Chirpies, you kill Give Nibs, you kill whatever comes across your path. There we go. Die, bro. You'll be right. Little birds. Come on, where's my fucking... Where's my Give Nibs, bro? I'm done with Chirpies. Give Nib. They've got their little favourite sporting spots. You just got to chase them around. Wee blonk. Get off there. Can't hide, bro. Man, it's a real shame I couldn't get the full stream going on in Pump.Fun. All I'm doing in there is sharing the game screen, and hopefully my voice is coming through. I'm not sure. He's up there, is he? No. Just down here. There we go. Give Nib. You just got to sort of run around the island waiting for him to spawn. I'll jump on the Sky Ripper and do a bit of a hunt. There's one up here. Whoa, bro, get out of the trees. Another Give Nib, we got 5 to go. Nice. Search the island a bit. Now, where's all my spawns, mate? $5. There you go. Couple here. Chirpy chirp chirp. This is a fucking Halloween music, man. Four more. Spy Kong. I didn't know there was a Spy Kong. Where are you, mate? You can't hide from me, bro. Well, at least I know that the YouTube streaming's working anyway. I watched a couple of minutes of the stream on YouTube, and that seems to be working. So we got 2 out of 3 going anyway. And Pump Fun sort of is working. It's just not the full package. It's just showing the game. Maybe my voice if I'm lucky. I can't see any chat in there. But we'll get there eventually. Two more Give Nibs to go, and this daily's done. It is a nice bonus, really. Doesn't take that long to finish, not expensive. And you get your 10 or 20 tokens out of it. So having issues. I've got the starters. Got him. Oh, hello, bro. At least I got codex for those Chevys. I don't really go out and kill them as you would imagine. 1400 ped Sand King. They got a 12,000 ped one yesterday. Must have been nice. Where's this fucking bird, man? Must be around the corner here. There. You hiding me? You hiding, bro? It's fucking hiding underneath that bush. Don't hide from me, mate. Alright, one more. And then we'll go and do a bit of a mine.
I see dubstep.
And then we're going to cut the grass today, so 24 degrees today in Melbourne. What's going on? Equip the gun, mate. There's our last one. Done. We got 20 tokens for that. For that small amount of work. Okay, teleport back to town.
I see dubstep.
And then I got some, I've bought some mining probes. We'll go on a quick mining run. Try to get some more gus and grease.
Everybody just chill the fuck out.
Where are we? Yeah, this way. I really do have to upgrade some of the hardware on my computer. Do we have anything that's heavy on us? What's that doing? Got a few items here. Wouldn't want to get rid of them. But we should be okay. Let's just go.
Dubstep's dead.
There's only a couple of extra items. Should be right.
I see dubstep.
Alright, teleport door. Some of these streams on pump.fun. One guy's just streaming like he's got like three or four windows open on his desktop, and that's it. That's his stream. It is pretty funny. I'm trying to provide content. Okay, you know what? I didn't fucking repair the thing, so I'm going to have to do an on-site repair of the tools. Stack these, repair this. Right, we're down, and let's go. We'll do a run. Chuck our little map up. Make it little. There we go. And see if we can score some gas and grease, really. We've actually got a decent supply of Belcar right now. I've got a really big run of standard plate to put on automatic after this stream. Bit of blows. We haven't mined here for a few days actually. See what happens. So today I'll just be doing this area and cleaning it up. I've got to make today's stream a bit shorter because I do have some things to do. But yeah, I just wanted to stream something to pump.fun to make sure people know that I'm not just streaming blank streams. Bit more Listerium. I was a little bit disappointed in that Listerium power container craft. Wasn't very good at all. Bit of Erdorium. Hopefully we get another couple of, at least one hit of Regilite out of here today. Nice. Jelly Royale. Jelly is up today. Very nice. Gridbots are all performing well. Even in down market. It doesn't matter if it's down or up as long as it's in the range and there's a few upticks a day, money's always coming in. That's why I like Gridbots rather than DCA bots. The only thing better than money is free money. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing the whippersnipping today. I reckon I'm going to find a lot of dead rabbit carcasses. There's a rabbit epidemic at the moment in our paddocks, but with more rabbits, there's more deaths. So rabbit death is a thing. Maybe I should make a pump fun coin called Rabbit Death. Take a photo of one of the rabbit corpses. And then just stream it, the corpse decomposing. Oh, that's fucking disgusting. Who even thinks of such a thing? Wouldn't take long in Queensland. Things decompose things there real fast. Meat ants come out. Well, nothing fantastic yet. Haven't really gotten any gas and grease, which is a letdown. Sort of was really hoping for a decent run of gas and grease. Little cluster of ores back there. I'm gonna have to swing my action out here. Looks like I've gotten too close to the last run. But hit rate's okay. Crude oil. Go to the left of this ridge, I think. Come on, hoff me up. Wouldn't be bad getting a bit of a touch-up hoff right now, actually. But yeah, it looks like the thing we're going to need to craft is some durable hood, super alloy mountings, some durable structures, compressors, and get some high level guns up in the auction house. I haven't got an order from my guy yet for guns, so just got to work with what we have. Get the ped flowing back in. There we go. We got Belcar stone. Very nice. Very nice. 163 ped. Thank you very much, game. That makes this mining trip worth it. I better keep all the oil out of this run for some standard plates. Yeah, so if anyone's looking into buying a crypto before it gets too expensive, Nihao 888 on pump.fun. Make yourself a Phantom wallet, fund it with some Solana, and go and buy $5 worth, man. Who knows? That $5 could turn into 500. And then once everything gets going and everyone's got a nice, good supply, I'll start burning some of my supply to make it worth even more. I looked into a widget you could have on the stream at pump.fun for blockchain interactions. That's going to be the next thing. People being able to have things pop up on the screen when they burn or buy, sell. Very interactive. It's all quite fresh though. Not a lot of information on it out there right now. But it will be a thing. Everyone will be into it soon. At the moment people are just posting videos on TikTok and stuff, but once you can get actual blockchain interaction, she's going to be a different ball game. Really happy about that global. It's well timed. Yeah, so I thought the market would have pumped on that 25 basis point cut call, but sort of not really. The alts did a little bit. Everything else sort of didn't move. Sort of like, yeah, whatever. A lot of people pouring their money into stocks at the moment, see? Because the stock market just keeps going up, but you know what happens. What goes up must come down. And it'll happen soon. People are sort of just FOMOing in there because it's going up. So, you know, but once she starts dropping, it's going to be an exit scheme like you've never seen. 2008 bubble? Maybe. Swing south here. Should have enough to go down and then back up one more time. Yeah, it's good because I'm glad I didn't get to go to the hospital today because it's the only 24-degree day. Once the sun comes out and sort of melts some of the dew off the grass, we'll be able to cut it. And I'll be able to whip a snip around the house. A couple of branches to chop down and put into the green waste bin. Deal with them. And it's green waste bin day today. Bonus. These are the highlights of my life right now. Rejoicing on green waste bin day. Whoa, bro! Another global. Very nice. 2 in 1 run. Don't know what to do with myself. maybe they're preparing for the Mayhem outlay. You know, I tried to put on a Halloween copyright-free playlist, and it seems to me like all the free music is all dubstep. Is it really that hated on?
Your consciousness will now get turned
What? Hang on a sec, bro. Mic. It says here that my mic's working.
will now get turned off.
Yeah, it sucks. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. What about now? Oh, it's going now? That's cool. I actually turned it off on Pump.fun to see if it'd work or not. What about now? Is it still working, man? Oh, beautiful. Phew. Man, I had so many problems with everything this morning. It wouldn't have surprised me if it wasn't working for the last 40 minutes. I've been rambling on, and if no one could hear me, that would have sucked. But yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this mining run up, and then I've got to go and attend to some yard work. It's not too long, but it's good time to do it now. Me and the boys have seen some snakes in the backyard last summer, and autumn, and you don't want to encourage them. So trim everything down short, give them nowhere to hide. We got a lot of kookaburras and eagles in our area, so they tend to eat the young snakes a lot, which is good. I mean, you know, I don't mind the snakes having their life and stuff, but they're fucking poisonous, and I don't want one of them to bite one of the kids on the ankle on the way to school or something, you know. Burn it all? Yeah, I can't do that, man. My entire house would burn down. It's just made out of wood. We live in a wood weatherboard house. And yeah, it would go up like a match, man. Well, actually, it's a funny thing, when we first bought the house, there was, we had a bit of a, inspection and everything. And there was a really unusual large stack of dry wood, really aged dry wood stashed underneath the back veranda. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this guy, if he couldn't sell his house, was going to light that on fire. Because it was really awkward, like where he had the wood stacked, it's not somewhere where you would use to stack wood. He had a wood shed, but this pile of, let's just say, they weren't twigs, but they weren't logs either. They were really sort of, 40mm, 50mm dead branches that would have really lit up easy. And he had them stashed right near the kitchen, underneath the floor. So I'm thinking to myself, because apparently he had a hard time selling the house, and we eventually bought it. And I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if things didn't go well, he was just going to light her up. But yeah, crazier things have happened, I guess. Yeah, huntsmen are a bit scary, aren't they? But they're pretty harmless, man. They're my friends, actually. I let them and Daddy Longlegs live because they eat all the bad spiders. But you wouldn't believe how many times that they're in people's cars for some reason. My wife's had them in her car a couple of times. We had a visitor come to the house in another suburb that I was living in, and she left the house and then knocked on the door screaming, and I said, what's going on? And she goes, oh, there's a huntsman in my car, can you get it out? I said, well, how big is it? Oh, size of my hand. So I went there and it was on the door. I just brushed it off the door onto the driveway. I let him go though, I didn't kill him. Like I said, they kill the bad spiders, so you gotta let them go. You might get a little bit nauseous if one bites you. Not gonna kill you though. There's way worse ones out there, that's for sure. Redbacks, wolf spiders. Plenty of bad stuff. Centipedes, scorpions. Every log you lift up actually has about 2 or 3 varieties of each. Nah, it's not that bad. I'll find out today though. Bee or wasps, yeah, I hate wasps, man. I used to live in Queensland, and they used to have a fucking nest in almost every tree. And one day I was at my grandma's house, and she had a mango grove, and she had these really big hornets in there. And fucking I climbed the tree, and one of their nests fell down my back. I was about 8 years old. And these hornets went to town on me, man. It was the worst thing. It felt like I was getting stabbed by swords. And then my grandma came and brushed them off me and started laughing at me. She was pissing herself laughing. And I was in the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. She thought it was hilarious. But yeah, they were nasty. Like normal wasps aren't too bad. But those big hornets, whew. All right, 2 more drops and this run is wrapped up. Then we'll go pick them all up. I'm really glad I got to sneak a stream in today, by the way. I'm just going to open this bag up and ping this first. There it is over there. Going to just quickly fly over there on the Sky Ripper. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to hunt down someone on Pump.Fun that is managing 2 Streamlabs on there and ask them what the go is. What's stopping it happening. Yeah, I used to, man. I used to use tracking software for mining, but I don't anymore. I've done it for years in a row, man. And I used to do the grid and everything with Mining Log, but I'm over it. I recorded enough data, like 4 years of data, to show me what the returns were like. And the one thing I learned is you can go 10,000 ped without anything happening fantastic, with the game taking and taking and taking. And at the beginning, when you first start mining around level 40, you'll get around about 92.5% return. And as you get up to level 50, 60 and 70, that return turns into 94, 95% on mining. So yeah, the skills do matter in this game. I get a pretty good return. I cannot complain about my mining returns. If you average my mining returns out now, they'd be 95% plus. So if I just mined and sold everything for markup, I'd do quite well. But I craft guns and gun amps for a living, so my mining is purely selfish in regards to running this business in the game. But yeah, it's good. Now I ran that tracking test for years to make sure, because when you're playing a game that costs real money, you have to trust the people that run it, man. And I needed to know whether they were holding their end of the bargain up. And I've got to say that mining, yes, but not crafting and hunting. Not overall. Overall, I'm not very happy with the percent return. Percent return overall is about 89 to 90%. And having a percent return on $100 is okay, because you're only paying $8 in maintenance fees, whatever. But when you spend $200,000 in 2 years or 4 years, let's say 4 years, 50 grand a year, well, that 8% turns into 20 grand. And I'm not happy to pay 20 grand a year for a game. No game's worth 20 grand a year. So percentage-based returns don't really work in this game, and I don't know why they push that and why people push it, because it's dumb. The game should only be worth X amount of money to play, and they shouldn't take any more than that, you know? And the money they get off you should have diminishing returns once they pass like $1,000 for the year. You know what? You want to charge $1,000 for the year for a commercial business opportunity? Fine. But just keep on whacking on that 8% on every single thing. That's not fair. Now that's funny. Yesterday, my mining thing was equipping itself when I jumped off the vehicle. Oh yeah, are you running your tracking software in administrator mode? That could be the first thing, because tracking software requires certain permissions on your computer. So always make sure that you run it as administrator, or go into the properties and change it so that it runs an administrator every time you start it. That could be one of the things stopping your tracking software working properly. Another thing that can stop tracking software too is antivirus. You would need to whitelist your tracking software in your antivirus program so that it doesn't interact with it in a bad way. Of course, trust your tracking program that you're using. But those are the two things that used to stop me. I've been through all that. And had a hard time getting things running, but once I solved those two issues, everything seemed to go okay. So what have we got here? BTC falls back below. BTC is back. Alright, so we've got a little bit of a lull in the market. Fine, whatever. Happens. Well, I tried to play a Halloween radio station, but I think I'm gonna switch back to my overtone, outertone radio. Had a better vibe. That one was just way too dubsteppy for me, man. It sucks that I just can't play normal music on here, because I want people that watch later to have a little bit of a normal experience as if they were here when we're streaming. Right, what do we got here? Another Pinex alert. Market's moving around. BTC breaks through 110k. $4.18 billion. Oh, okay. Well, at least I'll be able to hopefully go back to the VOD on Pump.Fun and see if my voice is coming through the mic and if the stream actually worked. Not the stream, but the screen sharing anyway. Really disappointed in that. You should be able to just stream on. Pretty happy about YouTube though. Alright, let's pick up the rest of these. Yeah, very nice money run. Somebody's hitting the LA that I hit yesterday. And getting globals. It's good. Well, we got a couple of good globals this run. Very nice. A little bit of gas and grease. So I'm going to have to put on automatic standard plate craft after I log out of here. And then later on in the day I'll come back and put on a durable hood craft. So there's 3-4 hours of mining, of crafting. Got to get some guns out on the auction house for tomorrow's mayhem. Hopefully I'll be able to do my hospital run on Monday, and I will be able to sneak on and do a Halloween mayhem stream tomorrow. That'd be nice. That's if it's on tomorrow. Usually the global instances would sort of be up but not accessible by now. I don't know what's going on there. It'd be good if they had the instances up and a timer on them when they open, so that you just know. I guess I could go on the internet and see what UTC is to my time, like a normal person. I've got to quickly vacuum up these flames. Good hit rate. Well, at least I didn't get a crude oil global. That would have sucked.
Can you feel your hand inside of mine? Cause you've never been a waste of time. Wait forever
Yeah, a few more claims to pick up there.
so you know I'll never fall behind and I'll be rescued.
Save me from the darkest night, from the highest height.
Okay.
You're the only thing bringing me to life.
Where's our closest one? This little stretch of mining was a bit weird. That could be actually the last one on the list. I'll get it because I'm over here anyway. Yeah. Go over there. Get out of the way, weird trees. This one. What have we got here? Little trading view alerts. I dare say they'll be for market going down. It's funny. Yep. Market still dropped. Crazy. Ethereum. No. Doesn't look like it's going to go back up anytime soon. But who knows? Tomorrow will be a different day. Now remember everyone, the way not to trade is to get your $100 and X40 it and put it on a meme. Especially if it's your last $100. I like those funny videos they put on the internet of the hand-drawn dude where his mate slides his hand on X100, tells him to go long with all of his savings, 100x, and then loses a lot. Way better form of gambling than poker machines, that's for sure. It's funny, Australia's got pretty much a poker machines in every venue, on every corner of every street. But as soon as somebody is able to gamble on the internet, they lock it down like it's a national security threat because they're not getting any of the money. You know, it reminds you of a mafia type situation where the mob controls everything, and if you do something wrong, they just lock it down. I don't know if there's a difference between the mob and the government. I think they're the same thing. They don't let you own any privacy coins in Australia. They don't let you get any DeFi yield in Australia. It's starting to sound like a prison, really, in some ways. I mean, there's obviously ways around it. Until they, make a law up and call you a criminal. How dare you get 8% on your Bitcoin without our say-so? Yeah, that's right. I mean, if you don't want Mum to go down to the pokies at lunchtime before she goes and picks the kids up, don't put them there. Leave them in the casino. If Mum's got to go to the casino, she's got to hire a babysitter, get dressed and make a night of it. But if you put the pokie machine down next to the baby powder store, what the fuck do you think's going to happen? The dumbest thing I've ever seen is them putting those gambling machines everywhere, knowing full well what's going to happen. It's a society ruiner, really. Ruin societies. And the thing is, if you drive down to the pub now where there's, so they've got the pub. I don't know if they got this in other countries. You got your drinking area, you got your eating area, so your bistro and your bar, and then you got the pokey room, which is like a little casino, like a little Vegas. These are the three components of every pub RSL workers club in Australia. And even the small ones out in the bush will have these three components. Out in the bush, it might only be 3 or 4 machines, but they're there, right? They're there to ruin that specific economy and that little town's community by having those machines there. Just don't fucking put them in there. The pub doesn't really get any money from it. The government gets the majority of the money, and the venue gets a tiny cut. And even on that tiny cut, they're able to renovate and make fancy looking rooms and stuff. It's a fucking shame, man. A big letdown, a big societal letdown. But yeah, they just need to get rid of them all. I know people that have lost fortunes from small venue poker machines. You go to casinos to lose your fortune. You don't go down the street, buy your milk and lose your fortune next door to the milk bar. Because that's what happens here, and I've seen it firsthand. It's crazy. This must be the first global we got, Velcar. But yeah, it is pretty crazy what they're doing to our crypto abilities here. You almost feel like an outlaw for being in crypto. The way they talk about it and they censor everything. There's certain websites I can't go on unless I use a VPN because the government's deemed those websites to give you too much of a financial advantage, so you just can't log into it. You've got to use a VPN to get into it. Somebody back there is making the decisions, the banks mainly, and they'll have a meeting. They go, all right, guys, see this product here. If we let them access this, they're not even going to need banks. So that's got to go. We've got to censor that. Ban it from the Australian Media Authority, so they can't even see it on the internet. That's the power the banks have in our country, or probably in every country. But here, they're really running the show, man. People think the government's printing money is the cause of the majority of the inflation, but the thing that actually causes the majority of the inflation is banking fractional lending. So you look at it this way: the bank only has to have 10%, and I think they've even reduced it now, lower than 10%. So if they're borrowing you $500,000, they only need to have 50,000 of that 500,000 that they borrow you. So in them giving you that $500,000, they've just printed 450 grand. And then after you buy the house, let's just say it's for a house, after you buy the house, pay it off and sell it, or you buy the house, the market goes up heaps and you're able to sell it, pay the loan off, keep a heap of the money and move on your way. That money you got from selling that house, from the thin air money you got, is also printed money, because someone had to borrow it from a bank at fractional lending rates. So it's the bank's fault that there's inflation. The government plays a certain part, but the bank are the major people fucking everything up. But you never hear of them getting in trouble, do you? You just hear of them getting bailed out all the time, which is a mystery, because they're printing money out of thin air, and yet they need bailing out all the time. Go figure. Bit of a cool morning this morning, but I know 24 degrees today. We have daylight saving, so it says it's 11 o'clock, but it actually is only really 10 o'clock. I was never a fan of the whole daylight savings thing. I heard there's some rezoning happening in our area. A lot of people are selling up their farms because there's zoning laws coming in allowing them to subdivide them soon. And some people don't want to live next to subdivided farms, so they're selling the farm and moving out further. All for the sake of building new houses, maybe. I did look into tokenized real estate the other day though. That looked interesting. There are a couple of companies in Australia that you can actually go and see and discuss the tokenization of your assets. So it is starting. It's slow. It's complicated. There's only one or two companies that do it, so they're obviously going to take advantage of only being, one of two. But yeah, basically the way it'll work is there's going to have to be some sort of situation set up where your house can be valued, and guarantees with insurances to make sure that the token's value doesn't go to zero because you didn't insure your house and it gets burned down. But apart from that, I don't see it as a bad thing. You need a renovation, tokenize 20% of your house, get the money together, slowly buy your tokens back after the renovations are done, own your house again. No interest. The only interest you pay is appreciation, which is fair. Fair appreciation as interest is a legitimate form of interest. What the fuck, man? Really, bro? Way down there? That's fine, we'll crawl back up the cliff like a mud skipper. Come on, man. You can't be that steep. Come on, man. Bro. Don't do this to me. Not like this. I should be able to get up here. There we go. We're up here. Yeah, the weight thing sucks. So we're nearing the end of 2026 and we still have no Unreal Engine 5.12 from Entropia at all. There's just nothing. Remember the end of 2025? 2024 were both the same. It got spoken about and then just never got spoken about again. I guess the guys just need a bit of time. Jeez, I almost managed to chew the toll 2 hours up anyway, just from one run. Yeah. I got this new pillow, Dereligo. Derelia? I don't know. It's got a funny shape, butterfly shape. It's good. It's made my wife really sore though. I wonder if that's because it's readjusting her spine. But I like it, man. Your head fits inside the pillow like a socket. Gives you real good sleep. This must be the other global. Shouldn't take too long to pull up. 11:15. The grass should be just thawing out about now. Well, not thawing out, but drying out, more to the point. We live in a hillside, so the sun comes up sort of on top of the hill and then comes down, and then our house cops the afternoon sun. So all the backyard and stuff doesn't really get any sun till about now, or a little bit, maybe in an hour's time. A lot of very small, fresh young rabbits in the backyard at the moment. It's funny, they seem to eat grass, but none of it seems to go down. It's like they're eating these invisible bits of grass in between the grass. You'd think with that much rabbits, our grass should be nice and flat, but no. Not doing their job. Yep, this is definitely that other global. Well, one person on our street has decorated their mailbox and their front trees with some Halloween attire. Got a pumpkin out the front, a bit of webbing on their pine tree, and no one else in the street's done anything. There is one street about half an hour from here, and they do the whole thing. They decorate the whole street. Every person in the street has some elaborate thousands of dollars worth of decorations, and everyone knows about it, so they park the car down the road and go for a walk and look at all the new decorations. We used to do it every year with the kids when they were small, but now that they've grown up, no one gives a shit. So we all sit at home and hope to fuck no one knocks on our door and asks for trick or treat. It's good though, because our front door's hidden from the street. It's around the side, so if you come to our house trick or treating looking for the front door, you can't find it. You got to walk around the side, which is a bit scary for people. So that's a bonus. Well, I'm seeing another Listerine power container craft in my future. Might actually have to craft some filters with this one. Need them for BLPs. Well, this morning trip basically pays for two, almost. How many claims we got left? We've got probably 18 claims left. Nice. They should get vacuumed up quite quickly. It's taken a lot longer than the Belcar one did. There we go. Obtained. Mark out these last few. Oh, we've still got a few more to pick up. Why is there one way over there? I don't know. Ah, I see, that's number 11. That'll be on the way back, so we go down the numbers. Number 1 should be down here somewhere. We'll just go right down the bottom, I guess. To the last one, and we'll work our way upwards. Got a guitar. Wow, that's a surprise. Now let me see what's going on in this channel here. Yeah. Weird. It's working. But it's not the stream, it's just a stream sharing the screen and maybe my microphone. But not the chat. The only chat I'm seeing is Twitch chat and YouTube chat. So you guys in Pump Fun, if you can hear me, that's what's going on. You're seeing my game, you're hearing my voice, but you're not getting the whole stream. Because that is that is not working at the moment for some reason. They've made the interface easy. You just type in the server details and the stream key, but for some reason you go to quick stream and it doesn't happen. The screen just stays blank. So there's some sort of communication issue / authentication issue that hasn't been resolved yet. And who knows, it's probably just one checkbox on my end or something. Maybe you got to run Google Chrome and Administrator, which I don't ever do. Don't even know if you can do that. What happened to my auto-equip tool, bro? Worked all day yesterday. Very nice. Second drop of gas and grease here. So we didn't do very well on the gas and grease this run. But we did do well with everything else. So no complaint really. 554. So if we manage to crawl up to the 600 mark, it does almost pay for two mining runs in one. So is Halloween the actual 30th of October or the 31st? Is it the last day? What's it at? I don't know. Or just this weekend in general? Past 11, nice. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more claims to pick up. And the show is over. Go back to Monopolis, check the dailies, see if there's anything of worth there. Then head back to 2-car. If I've got enough nano cubes, which I should have after this run, I'll do EP3, 100 clicks. Oh yeah, there's another gas and grease. Not bad. $582. I think we're going to do it. We're going to hit the 600 mark. I think I'll just crawl over there from here. The trees are making it too difficult. Got the Melbourne Cup coming up on Tuesday. Horse racing event, famously for us. I'm not going to put any bets on. I might. I like to put on 10 random first fours. Like quick picks. And if they come in, they come in. If they don't, whatever. It's the most... Think of your lotto, right? You got your lotto. Think of how hard it is to get a Division 2 or 3 prize or 1 prize. You know, odds are millions and millions and millions to 1. Here you got a horse race with 24 horses. And you got to pick the first 4 horses out of a field of 24. But you can box them. It doesn't matter which one comes first, second, third, or fourth. And if you really want to spend some money, you could include more of the horses in your first 4 and box the entire lot. That costs a lot of money, but I'm just saying, out of 24 horses, you could throw a couple of grand at it, box 6 of them. 6, if you do a bit of research, you can sort of go, yeah, these 6 have got a pretty good chance. Spend a couple of grand, and it can pay between 100,000 and $1 million. Pretty good odds, I reckon, compared to Lotto. But I just get 10 first 4 quick picks. They cost me $24 each, so $240. And whatever. If it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. Willing to throw that money at it every year. Who knows, maybe one year one of them will come in. Then the game will be easy. Alright, let's pick this up. And while we have no ability to walk, we're going to recycle some of this stuff. I'm going to keep the Melchi because I've got some iron. I have to do a reinforced plate craft. I'm going to keep this. I'm actually probably just going to refine the whole lot, to be honest. We actually didn't get a big variety of ores, but we just got a good amount of them. $220 pedalistarium, nice. Some erdorium. And a buttload of Belcar. We're still overloaded, but that's alright.
Fell into the river and drifted away. Oh, what a shame.
Alright, let's teleport it all out of here.
Was a good one. I guess that I was wrong to think that I needed you. Isn't it funny how people change? I lost
Ugh. Might just quickly duck back to 2 car and dump this all off. Well, the place is full of people. What's going on? Dump. Now we'll go see the dailies. yourself legs. I'm not interested. What have we got? Igni? No. Scaborius? No. Abandoned. Abandoned. Oh, really? Abandoned? That involves flying up to a space station. Just to D1. You know what? We can do those. Let's go back and do those. Plenty of materials for that. Alright, just to D1. We need to do 43 of those. Full condition, of course. Auto sell if it lets us go. We're looking for around 36 ped for a return on this. We may or may not get it. I'm going to quickly go to toilet while this crafts. BRB. Alright, how did we go? No Hoff. That's a disappointment. We'll get a blueprint. I bet you it's a gizmo. Prek. Making the blueprints way too hard to get nowadays. Oh, we're not doing too bad.
Do you remember we were free? Now I know I don't belong, you and me. We're just like strangers. Now we're living in a lie. Do you ever wonder why? In the moment we are born, everything is just like magic. Forever in motion.
Okay.
Forever in motion.
Now, do we have enough to do our explosive projectile? Daily. We do. Let's do that. 101 clicks, full condition. I'm going to close this window and see if we can do okay. getting close to 1,000 pet of residue now, so I'll be able to craft some guns soon. Probably tomorrow. So some people can buy them from Mayhem.
Do you ever wonder why? In the moment we are born, everything is just like magic. Do you remember we were young? Do you remember we were free? Now I
Gee, that's
know
not
I
looking good.
don't belong, you and me. We're just like strangers.
I usually craft EP3 for my gun runs, but it's usually in a big batch, like 5, 6, 700 clicks. But I've been spacing them out for end of stream stuff. Bit of different content. Oh, there we go. There's most of our return in one hit. We only need another 62 pet, 63 pet to cover the craft. Mind you, we're only 25 clicks in. Now, the last craft was a bunger, about 70 ped down. Craft before that was even, and the 4 crafts before that were about 70, 80 ped down. So we're down a fair whack. It'd be interested to see if it catches up, even though I've spaced the crafting out instead of doing it in one batch. I don't know why it does that noise. That's a pretty dramatic music happening there. Did it put itself back on the Halloween playlist? Well, we've almost broken even. We're not even halfway through. We only need another 5 pet. So that's good. Long stretch of fails. Yeah. had this awful cough for a few days now. A couple of weeks, actually. It's like long COVID. Gee, they're making us work for this last 5 ped. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice. Nice little batch of successes there. Off maybe? Don't know. Either way, we've done well. Today was good. We got a really nice mining run, and we got a half decent craft run. Can't really complain. And my power container, I put a 500 pet on power container craft on automatic yesterday, and it ended up 483 pet. The residue I get out of that well and truly pays for any shortfall that might happen out of that craft, because I'm getting it roughly on average 111% on the residue. Well, 11% anyway. So, you know, 11% of 500 is like $60, 60 pence. And we're only short 17 or 20. So, yeah. That's the way you got to look at crafting in this game. Alright, 304. Very nice. Okay. So I'm going to chuck something on automatic before I leave this realm. Let's put on some plate. I'm going to chuck on, I can do 4,000 clicks. Let's just chuck on 2,000 clicks, because we do need a lot of standard plate. Full quantity and construct. Alright, that concludes the stream, guys. Thanks for dropping by, hanging around and watching. I will leave you with the Halloween end screen to see you out. Bye bye.